and I'm certain the day is still very, very young. Yes. So when we talk, we shall talk. I won't be fatigued, but because I have those, I will abide by the dictates. Everybody who has called me, I told him or her, please deal with SOS HON. I believe in hierarchy, I believe in orderliness. Because if I don't do it, it's obvious there are many people who are very enthusiastic about hosting me, about bringing me here, but it's important to streamline things. And that is the way I believe we can function to get IMO out of the department and find ourselves. Yes, sir. To all of you who accepted my request and my appeal, I want to thank you all because you have made it possible. Particularly those who have suppressed their own desire to host me, suppressed and indeed conceded to someone and accepted that all of us will make here our home. I want to say this is a very wonderful book. President of the I'm very delighted, I'm very appreciative, and I'm not surprised. You have proven through your pedigree. You are born in life. So all of you who accepted my request, I'll be with you to interact with you. I was saying to you that my mission essentially is to interact with you. A number of persons have shown concern about what we're doing at home, about the state of our state, IMO. You are very active in the social media, and that is very understandable. But I think we all now desire to have a government in place in our states, a proper government. I make bold to say that what we have today in our state is a quasi-government. And if that is what we all want, we must be very serious about it. And we must be very deliberate in the choice of who we shall elect to take responsibility to run the affairs of our states, to lead our states, and to provide for us an enabling environment for all of you to feel to be part of that state. Our task is not an easy one. It's going to be reasonably difficult, or do I say fairly difficult. So I urge all of us to get set. Lord Sondro, my brother, came indicated interest and ran for the governorship under the Labour Party platform. After the primaries exercise, which he will tell you best how it came about, Lord Sondro came with his supporters to endorse my candidature. And Lord, I want to thank you. And he has since joined a campaign to get me elected as our governor. I am conscious of the task ahead. I am conscious of the difficulties. I am conscious of the level of decay in our states. I am conscious of the expectations. But I must say, it's a task that no one man alone can do. All hands needs to be on deck. Governance is very serious business. So what you expect of a government is to continue with one policy or adjust. But in our case, we have a distorted system.
Now we have a duty to begin to erect and possibly rebuild. And I want to remind you, my brothers and sisters, that what led us to where we are was because we didn't take enough interest and were, I guess, nonchalant. Now, that nonchalance has resulted in bad governance. And because in a democracy, when a man has a mandate, now that mandate is for the period, unless otherwise you pitch the elected officer. If not, you have to live through that tenure. And in our case, the tenure of an elected officer is 4 years in our presidential system. Unfortunately for us, after the 2015 elections, somehow the man that wasn't doing well found himself back to continue the misrule and misgovernance in our state. So we have to see him out through the next couple of months that will complete his 8 years. Now, within the period, we have witnessed institutional and infrastructural decadence all through. Failure of governance at every level. In IMO, the legislature, which should be an independent arm of government, is barely existing in name. We do not practice a legislative system of government in our state because the governor controls the ways and means of legislature. The 3 tiers of government are simply non-existent. You have the state governments, the local government level is not functioning. And so what we see is that things are obviously distorted. Now, the children of today cannot beat their chests and say they are practicing democracy in our states. The task, therefore, for us in 2019 is to elect